Welcome, everybody. I'd like to give you a little bit of an idea of the procedure for this evening, and that is that we usually do a short meditation when Hameed comes up, and then he'll give his talk, and there'll be times for questions after the talk, so we'd like you to hold all of your scintillating curiosity until that time. And, well, you can be as curious as you want, but you'll get your questions answered after the talk. And then after that time, there'll be book signing, and there'll be a line forming here, and Hameed will sign the books. Please either have your name written in the book, or please take a piece of paper and hand it to him with your name on it. He doesn't want to try to remember your name if he knows you, and he doesn't want to try to be psychic and guess. So please have your name available so that he can write the name. And I just want to welcome you to this evening. We're very excited about the new book. I feel that it's very accessible in a way that many of the others haven't been, and it speaks to freedom in a way that is simple and pure. Freedom is something we desire, we love, we look for, and we don't know that it is right now. And I'd like to introduce to you Hameed, the author, and please turn off your cell phones.
So, good evening, everybody. And as Karen, my close friend, has said, we always start with a short meditation. She introduced me as the author. She's actually the invisible co-author. And few minutes of meditation. It's a silent meditation. You could practice any meditation you know. If you don't know any, just make up one. Won't be that long. I'll begin it with the bell, and we end it with the bell. And the meditation ends when you stop hearing the bell. And then I'll start talking, hopefully. I was going over the book to see what to talk about. The book came out from a teaching I did some years ago. So I was reminding myself by reading some part of it, and I realized I was getting quite inspired. I thought, pretty good. I had all kind of interesting new ideas and insights, but I continued reading, actually. So I thought that's pretty good. Well done. Not just the teaching, but the people who worked in it, the editors, I think, did a good job. The book sort of goes from the beginning till sort of toward the end on the spiritual journey. And it is really focused on practice. Its orientation is how to be with our experience in a way that makes the realization of enlightenment possible. Before that happens, we need to be interested in that. Because even though the practice is really simple, not easy. And first we need to be really interested in the spiritual realization, or spiritual freedom, or liberation, or enlightenment, or union. But that usually happens to us when we recognize, for us personally in our heart, that no situation in our life or no changing of situation in our life will do it. It's like life as we normally do it, as we normally know it, simply won't do. It's not sufficient for the kind of freedom or liberation or fulfillment or happiness we think we really is important for us to have in life. As long as we believe some situation in life can make it happen, falling in love with the right person, buying the right house, being famous, or getting enough money, or making sure your taxes paid in time, that will give it to you. You're not on the spiritual work yet. Spiritual work, when you recognize none of those situations in life are going to do it, not because there is anything wrong with them. They're necessary and they are the stuff of our life, but something else is needed to bring about satisfaction or liberation or kind of freedom or peacefulness that we, as we grow up and mature, steadily recognize simply not possible in normal life. Not because somebody doesn't love you, not because your job is not working out well. All of those can happen and that can make us miserable or happy and all of that. But when we recognize that that's not it, none of that will really do it. There's something else that is necessary, that is important, that we really, truly begin the spiritual journey. When it becomes personal, really felt, and that our life will not be a satisfying life, won't be what it can be by the usual situation in life, we then turn to spiritual matters. And not only that, we're not really in spiritual journey.